found others. My family, if you can believe it, they're alive.
This boy always got sweat dripping from his nose, bruh. Like, just wipe that. Please wipe that.
It belongs to the dead now.
That was a good line, though. Bro, every single shot they've shown in this scene, this dude has had some sweat just hanging from his nose. I know he feels that. That would be, like, feeling kind of itchy to me. I'd be like,
I'm so sorry.
And I know she been sitting there staring at her sister all night. She probably haven't even went to sleep.
We all cared about her, and I promise we'll be as gentle as we can.
When is she gonna turn, though? Like, y'all didn't shoot her in the head or nothing. Oh, damn, Daryl. God. I didn't want to burn the body somewhere else. Why y'all want to do that at the camp?
She's been there all night.
But I think y'all about to leave, right? Can't stay here anymore.
What do we do?
Can't just leave Amy like that. We need to deal with it.
Man, you don't never let anybody just mind their business. Like, bro, just let her grieve, bruh. Leave her alone. She ain't bothering nobody.
Andrea.
Woo!
I know how the safety works.
I knew she was gonna mention something about the safety too. I was gonna say something or her, and she said it. That girl badass now. Okay, that probably is like the second or third best intro that they've shown so far, bro.
Hell, I can hit a turkey between the eyes from this distance.
No.
I would let Daryl do it. Like, she's already grieving. Like, what's she gonna cry some more? Oh my God, she's deader. She's already dead. Like, just let her sit there. Just this time, there's a arrow in the side of her head.
Our people go over there.
It's a death throw infected.
Our people go in that row over there. We don't burn them.
Ooh.
We bury them. Understand? People go in that row over there.
Yo, I love this dude, Glenn, bro. His character growth has been fast, but I loved how he stood for them, bro, stood his ground, and he knew he wouldn't be able to take him in a fight, but he still sat there and was like, nah, don't do this. And the acting was just amazing as well, bro. The way his voice was shaking and the way he had his freaking mouth and how he was damn near about to start crying.
Got scratched during the attack.
You got bit.
I'm fine.
Nah, he got bit.
A walker got him. A walker bit Jim.
Okay, so I was right. I had a feeling that he was gonna get bit.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Man, he does such a good job of playing an insane person, bro.
Jim's not a monster, Dale, or some rabid dog.
I'm not
He's
suggesting
sick.
that he's sick.
Hey, man, we start down that road, where do we draw the line? The line's pretty clear.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, you over here coming up with bullshit. This is one of the things I can't stand about zombie movies is kill his ass now. Y'all just waiting for the inevitable. Then that's when somebody else get bit, you gonna get upset.
That's when he's have some balls and take care of this damn hey.
We don't kill the living.
Oh my God, Rick.
Coming from a man who just put a gun to my head.
You put it down.
See, like, if I was Norman, like, there's only so many times that you can put a gun to my damn head. Like, I would easily call Rick's bluff.
After all the surgeries, chemos, she accepted it, you know? And I spent the last few years so angry. You girls were the first people that I cared anything for.
What took your so long to come talk to her and say this? This girl been sitting here all damn night and all damn day. She probably got a sunburn. I know damn well she probably peed on herself, shit on herself. She hasn't ate nothing. She hasn't got any sleep. And now you chose to talk to her and say this shit?
I always said that I'd make it home, and I really always meant to.
Without adding guilt into the mix, huh?
Where the hell did you get wrapping paper from? Oh shit! What the f? That scared the hell out of me. I was too concentrated. Golly, this is gonna turn you into a G, girl. I can already see it. You was a little too passive. That boy looking like, damn, girl, I was only gonna hit him once. She needed this though. All that trauma that he put her through, all that abuse. Yeah, she about to turn now. Just how they lingering on her face right there, how they got it lit. Better be happy she didn't bite your ear off, bro. You've been looking like Van Gogh. Damn, I love the effect they got on her eyes. Like her eyes are shaking a little bit.
Amy, I'm sorry for not ever being there.
Yo, these walkers are different, yo. If you love somebody so much, there's still like a connection there. And with you being a walker, you can still somewhat sense it. That's why she's not going to attack her like immediately, and the way she put her hand on her face.
I love you.
Damn, that was savage. That was savage. My goodness.
Gone off and brought those guns back when we did, I think our losses would have been a lot worse.
Y'all acting like y'all don't have feet. You can't run? These walkers walk. They don't run like got a cliff. You tell me you can't do like a Spartan kick? They don't got no fast reflexes, bruh.
What the rules are. There are no rules.
Well, that's a problem. We haven't had 1 minute to hold on to anything of our old selves. We need time to mourn, and we need to bury our dead. That's what people do.
Golly, man, the bugs is going crazy, man. Who did her hair like that, though?
No.
So I guess if you're alive, you turn faster than somebody who's dead.
I can do it. I can do it.
How many times does she have to say she can do it, bro, for you to listen? Just don't listen.
I won't leave again. I promise you that, not for anything.
One of the things I think would have been pretty cool is with them losing certain people, they could have replaced the people they lost with other people in the camp. Like, I understand they're extras or whatever, but you could have moved them up to a certain role to where they get some lines, and then you could have killed them off as well. That would have gave you more people to kill off, and we could have grew a connection with.
All I can say is that neither one of you was entirely wrong.
I don't know why people can't see that.
Well, look at their faces. Look at mine. We're all terrified. Based on a hunch that we head toward that city. You'd have no part of it.
Yeah, I agree with Rick, bro. We should have went and got them guns. We need those guns. Shoot, what choice would y'all make? Would y'all go to the CDC or would y'all go to the military base? Both of them are at risk of being overran by the time you get there. What necessarily is the goal? What are we trying to achieve right now? It seems like Rick is really just trying to look out for one person while Shane is trying to look out for the whole group. So I guess the military base is the smarter decision.
This fever's worse.
You need anything?
Just my flesh back.
You save a grave for me?
Hell yeah. The last one that you buried or dug up.
If God allows, is to get you some help.
The only thing that'll probably help him out is putting him out of his misery, yo. If there was a cure or anything, you really think they wouldn't have it by now? But of course, they wouldn't know this. They don't have no communication, and he wouldn't know that because he's still new to all this.
I'll watch the boat.
I need you to help talk some sense into Rick. Fixing your marriage is worth putting people's lives at risk.
Folks around here can make up their minds without bringing my marriage into it. It's a habit you need to break.
Seemed like she's just agreeing with any and everything that this dude Rick is saying just to kind of make it up what she did to him, even though he doesn't even know what she did to him.
People, man, they're not convinced. You know, you head to the CDC.
I think you're the only person that's not convinced, but I mean, I still agree with him that we need to go to the military base.
I gotta do what's best for my family.
That's for your family.
You don't give a damn about the family right now, I guess.
We're looking for a lifeline. I say swim toward the closest ship, not further out to sea.
That was a good line right there. I ain't gonna lie.
If it was your family, you'd feel differently.
Thought it was his family.
I looked after them. They were my own. That's what I did, man.
This boy really over here trying to fight me over my family. Like, how you get freaking disrespected by me saying if you had your own family, you would understand. This is not your family. I appreciate you taking care of my family. This is not your family. This dude must have been in love with Lori since way before this thing started. Really? Man, that girl's thing is not that good.
I know. You're gonna have to start wearing reflective vests out here.
This boy legit going insane. I know her coochie is not that good. Come on now, bro. This dude is losing it.
We're heading to the CDC. If there's anything left, it's got to be there, don't you think? I hope you were right about that place. I need you to be.
I like that they have been showing scenes of him talking to Morgan and stuff. They almost got me with that jump scare, but the fact that I started talking, it didn't scare me. But my heart is still pounding, though.
We're not going.
We want to be with our people.
You're on your own. You don't have anyone to watch your back.
I gotta do what's best for my family.
You sure?
We talked about it.
So what made y'all decide to want to stay out here so long with us instead of going out with your family when you had the chance? Only reason he did that is because he didn't like how Rick and Shane were against each other. He could see that the group was about to start to fall apart. So he's like, man, I need to get up out of here.
Thank you.
Channel 40. What makes you think our odds are any better?
Boy just had to say something negative like that. Shane, shut your crazy ass up. I'm just a little bit too cautious. I probably would have put it inside the freaking car, because putting it right there, you never know who can see it and what person can actually come after you. Like maybe Merle does come back and he sees that right there, and then he starts to chase y'all down and he catches up to y'all at the CDC. Can't believe they really playing this song, bro. I remember this was like on almost every YouTube video back in the day. Boy, it looked like he halfway from turning. Looked like by the time y'all get there, he's gonna be turned.
I needed the one from the Cube van.
We'll be back on the road soon.
Oh no. My bones are like glass. Every little bump. God, this ride's killing me.
My intrusive thoughts would be to look at his ribs to see if his ribs are somewhat showing. Like punch him in his ribs.
We asked Jim what he wants.
We just leave him here? Man, I'm not sure I could live with that.
Another damn tree.
Man, it looked like he lost a lot of weight, bro. Or it's just like good makeup to make it seem like that.
Do you want this?
No. You'll need it.
Yeah, smart. That boy just wanted to turn. I'm guessing him thinking that if he turns into a walker, that's pretty much like him forgiving himself for what happened to his family. I was about to say, what in the world? Thought it went to commercial or something. Hey, it's a dude from the Truman Show.
Still not sleeping well.
I don't know why. I kind of want to eat that. Shoot, I'm turning into a walker. Look like nut. Damn.
Alert status.
Are you kidding me, you dumbass? Are you serious? Why are you so careless? I understand that you haven't had no sleep, but are you kidding me? Now he's about to cause an outbreak in there. Like it's some damn freaking Resident Evil
Full decontamination in effect.
And you just lost all your progress.
The tragedy of their loss cannot be overstated. They were our freshest samples by far.
Why are you the only one there? Like, why don't you have a team?
Guess.
None of the other samples we gathered even came close. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. I bet there isn't a single son of a bitch out there still listening, is there?
Shoot, I'm listening. This is my favorite show. There ain't nothing else to watch. Just seeing a crazy dude with a big nose talking to me about shit I don't understand. Only thing I'll say is the frequency is off, though. The effects is crazy.
But tonight, I'm getting drunk.
And this is what Rick wanted to show up to. That is all of the CDC. Damn, they got overran. And I bet you the military base is over there just chilling, eating Twinkies, and got fruit roll-ups, and toaster strudels, got fresh fruit. I know that smell is insane, bro. Those flies are everywhere. I thought the main point of going to the CDC was to get that guy some help. That dude's gone now. So like, why didn't we just turn around and go to the military base?
No.
Boy had a movie quality camera right there for the damn security cam.
Walkers! Listen to us, way gone!
Y'all making hella noise, bro.
On everybody back to the cars, let's go move. The camera, it moved. I know you're in there. I know you can hear me. Get back. There's nowhere else to go. Join up.
Man, it's the first time I ever seen Rick in this state. Yo.
You're killing us, brother. You're killing us.
Why are y'all making so much noise? Damn. I know that shot has to be a reference to the movie Mist. Oh, snap, and there we go, yo, with episode 5, man. I can't wait to see how the finale is going to be, man. They should have just went to the fort. Even though the fort was most likely going to be overran as well. It's a lot of the big areas are most likely overran. It's tough. Let's go ahead and get to the next episode, y'all.
Man, please, can you help me?
I knew Shane did it. Didn't I say it at the beginning of this season? Whoa, they just shooting any and everybody. How the hell you get in that room with the bed in the way of the door? Where the hell did your gloves go? You had gloves on. Dang, they legit just killing everybody. What the f? And I know The Last of Us showed something similar where the military people was killing any and everybody. So stupid. I guess they don't really understand the virus, so they think it might be like an airborne virus. Damn, I didn't think this was going on at that moment when Shane did this. I thought it was just something else. I thought that they was killing all the patients. I didn't think that he was killing the patients and freaking employees. Why would you kill doctors? Doctors and nurses can help you out when it comes to like finding a cure. Why would you do that? You need every freaking hand you can get.
Why are you here? What do you want?
A chance.
That's asking an awful lot these days.
Boy, talking shit about somebody being infected. Aren't you infected, sir? You just rubbed on some infected meat and shit.
You all submit to a blood test. That's the price of admission.
And the acid like went into your skin.
Do it now. Once this door closes, it stays closed. Vi, seal the main entrance. Kill the power up here.
Rick Grimes.
Rick Grimes.
Dr. Edwin Jenner.
That's the way you say his name, bro. It's so funny to me. Rick Grimes.
But you look harmless enough. Except you. I'll have to keep my eye on you.
I know, me too. That boy is a psychopath, bro. Like he legit is about to be a serial killer.
You claustrophobic?
A little.
Try not to think about it.
I just can already see it. That boy is scary.
Where is everybody?
I'm it. It's just me here.
How are you managing all the power?
Vi, say hello to our guests.
Hello, guests. Welcome.
Can you tell us at least what happened? Where did they go?
You know, in Italy, children have a little bit of wine with dinner. There you are, young lad.
It's always good to enjoy the little things, am I right?
Ew.
What kind of reaction was that, bro? That boy don't like that damn cranberry grape juice, because I know damn well that's what they drinking on. They ain't drinking on no real wine.
So when you gonna tell us what the hell happened here, Doc?
Yes, please.
Where are they? We're celebrating Shane. Don't need to do this now.
Celebrating what?
Well, when things got bad, a lot of people just left.
I guess to go get their families.
Military cordon got overrun, the rest bolted. Many couldn't face walking out the door. They opted out. There was a rash of suicides. That was a bad time.
Damn, man, y'all couldn't like talk them into staying so we could find a cure?
Dude, you are such a buzzkill, man.
I think that was kind of messed up that Shane did that in front of everybody after like Shane and Rick have admitted and acknowledged that that's something that you really shouldn't do in front of a lot of people. That's something that you should do like to yourselves alone.
Don't plug in the video games, okay? Or anything that draws power. If you shower, go easy on the hot water.
Hot water? That's what the man said.
So y'all gonna use all the hot water, huh? Just not gonna listen. Okay, so I can't stand about people. Just hard-headed. That boy's gonna cause some drama, bro. What does that say on that dude's chest? And you just have to waste all the hot water. Girl, get out the damn shower. Look like she still got makeup on.
There's nothing left.
A chance to make a new start.
Wait, what? You about to have walkers as your neighbors? Hell no.
There's nothing left.
I came to thank you.
Again, bro, you're interrupting him while he's trying to work, bro.
You don't know what it's like out there. We'd have died out there. It was only a matter of time.
You really came in to bother this man working to go ahead and vent about some bullshit you went through? Like, we can talk about this later.
I never told him what I really thought. Just kept it in.
Hey, you keeping it in right now. Let it out, drunkie. What are you talking about?
It'll be okay.
It's cool to see Rick in this state, you know, see these different emotions. It seems like he's noticed the same thing that that girl Angie or Angela noticed as well. There's no hope right now.
They were slaughtering people in the hallways. It was a massacre. There were walkers everywhere. It was just me. He was hooked up to machines, and I did not know what to do. I even took my ear and I put it on his chest, and I listened to a heartbeat, and I did not hear one.
Nah. I understand what he's saying about he didn't know what to do, but the dude, Rick, was hooked onto machines. The machines didn't have like no single beep. It was doing like the beep, beep, beep. You put your ear onto his chest, didn't hear a heartbeat. That's what you wanted to hear. You wanted him to be dead. Oh my gosh, Shane, are you serious? Take your drunk ass in your room and beat your meat, bro.
You love me.
Get your hands off! Get your hands off!
I love you. Nobody here.
Damn, I didn't think Shane would be that type of dude, but Shane has come off as a real weird ass man. See, like, now I feel a certain type of way about, like, the stuff I was saying about Lori at the beginning of the season, because, like, she didn't know, you feel me? I can't really knock her for going with the stuff that Shane was telling her, bro. This dude legit was in love with her and lied to her.
Eggs, powder, but I do them good.
I've never had powder eggs. I've heard about powder egg a couple times in movies and stuff. Hey, yo, pass that plate over there, bro.
What the hell happened to you?
Must have done it in my sleep.
Never seen you do that before.
God damn, you be sleeping with him, Rick? I would have been like, pause.
What are those lies?
Is you. The thing that makes you unique.
Inside Out.
This person died. Who?
Does it really matter? Like, what kind of question is that?
Vi, scan forward to the first event.
What is
Damn.
The adrenal glands hemorrhage. The brain goes into shutdown, then the major organs.
Golly.
Everything you ever were or ever will be, gone.
I mean, like, I would believe that, but after what we seen with Angie or Angela's sister and we seen with Morgan's wife,
Scan to the second event.
there's still little bits and pieces inside of them.
The resurrection times vary wildly.
Okay. So they just wanted to establish that for everybody it's different.
The frontal lobes, the neocortex, the human part, that doesn't come back. The you part.
God.
Damn. Golly, why'd you do that? Why didn't you just, like, cut the head open, you know?
I've been in the dark for almost a month.
There's nothing left anywhere.
I mean, I can't really answer that question. Haven't had any communication. Golly.
Man, I'm gonna get face drunk again.
Dr. Jenner, I know this has been taxing.
You can be negative, but don't be too negative now.
That clock, it's counting down. What happens at 0?
Basement generators, they run out of fuel.
Vi, what happens when the power runs out?
Facility-wide decontamination will occur.
And you didn't want to tell us this, bro? Dude was just gonna have us die here with him, bro.
I did the best I could in the time that I had.
So that boy talking so much about them damn test subjects, he probably wasn't even gonna have enough time to find a cure in the first place. And then he doesn't even fully understand what's going on. Like, I thought he at least would have had half of a clue.
The system is dropping all the non-essential uses of power. It was the French. They were the last ones to hold out as far as I know.
What happened?
Same thing that's happening here. A power grid. Ran out of juice.
Dang, that's the first time I ever heard the French actually ahead of something. Every single time they bring up the French in a movie or a show or whatever, they making fun of the French.
Everybody, y'all heard Ray, get your stuff and let's go.
Once that front door closed, it wouldn't open again. You heard me say that.
I mean, but that doesn't mean you need to lock us in.
What happens in 28 minutes?
Why won't he tell us? I already know it's gonna be a big explosion, but like, come on.
Of a two-stage aerosol ignition that produces a blast.
I don't know why you felt like you couldn't just tell us that.
You should have left well enough alone. It would have been so much easier.
Easier for who?
All of you.
I know that military base sounding pretty good right now.
We are heading. Just back up. Back up.
Last night, you said you knew it was just a matter of time before everybody you loved was dead.
He didn't say that. Now you trying to use that against. That boy was drunk.
A millisecond, no pain.
My daughter doesn't deserve to die like this.
So would you rather die as a walker?
Wouldn't it be kinder? More compassionate?
I guess them knowing that they're going to die is worse.
No! Stay in my way! Open that door. I'm gonna blow your head off. Do you hear me?
He don't give a damn. He about to die anyway.
Shane, you listen to him.
When he dies.
That boy, Daryl, was pissed. He like, man, y'all kept pulling me away from him, but when it come to Shane, y'all let him get right up on him.
You done. Yeah, I guess we all are.
Man, they looking up to him for the answers, bro.
You're lying. About no hope.
This is the moment where they actually look to him as the leader.
I made a promise to her, my wife.
Test subject 19 was your wife.
I knew that was his wife.
She begged me to keep going as long as I could.
When he showed that picture of her, I knew that was his wife.
Hell, she ran this place. I just worked here.
Your wife didn't have a choice. You do. That's all you want. A chance.
Let us keep trying as long as we can.
Sound kind of stupid, but I mean, if that's what y'all want, all right.
There's your chance. Take it. The day will come when you won't be.
Damn, why you gotta jinx me like that, bro? Boy just put a curse on me. Please tell me what he just said to him.
I'm saying, sweetie. But that's insane. No, I'm not ending up like Jim and Amy.
Why the hell did she decide to stay? That's insane to me.
This isn't what Amy would want for you.
She's dead. I found this in your pocket.
I knew that was going to show back up at the end of the season. I guess he's glad that he didn't freaking throw that grenade like I was telling him to throw it. Everything worked out for him in the end, basically. What the hell? What the fuck was that? You telling me out of everything from that grenade, that's the only thing that blew up was that glass, and it blew up like that? There's no effect on the railings or any of that stuff.
I'm not pulling anything. If you're staying, I stay too.
I don't want you here.
Too bad. You don't get to do that. To come into somebody's life, make them care, and then just check out.
I mean, it seemed like what both of them want seems kind of selfish. Like, she wants to die. He doesn't want her to die. Y'all really didn't have to use those guns, bro. Why y'all acting like y'all have no melee weapons? That was a good shot right there. Why are you honking on the horn like they can't see you? Like, hey, we're over here. Damn, you about to have hella walkers showing up, man. I guess it doesn't matter what y'all honking then because of that explosion. I forgot that explosion was gonna happen for some reason. But the effects in this show right here, like, when did this show come out? 2011 or something? These effects throughout this whole season has been, yo, some of them has not held up. So that's another choice I'll ask y'all. Would y'all decide to stay or would you leave? Me, I'm staying, bro. Like, it's whatever. Like he said, there's no point. Shit, but there we have it, y'all, man. With season 1 down, out of the way. I've enjoyed this so much. I hope that you enjoyed it. You know, please like the video, share, comment down below, subscribe, click the bell so you know when I upload more videos. Follow me on all my social medias. Also, click the link for my Patreon, or to become a member, you can press the join button, you know, to become a YouTube member. You can see my full-length reactions and everything like that.